state of India is very pathetic at this time. Followers of one religion are known enemies of followers of another religion. Now, one religion has to be a staunch enemy of another religion. If you are not sure about this, then just look at the latest riots in Lahore. How Muslims have killed innocent Sikhs, Hindus, and how Sikhs have left no stone unturned. This killing was not done because the person is guilty, but because the person is a Hindu or a Sikh or a Muslim. Just being a Sikh or a Hindu was enough for a person to be killed by Muslims, and similarly a person being a Muslim was a sufficient argument to kill him. When the situation is like this, God is the master of India. In such a situation, the future of Hindustan seems very dark. These religions have lost the fleet of India, and do not know yet when these religious riots will leave the pursuit of India. These riots have brought India into disrepute in the eyes of the world. And we have seen that everyone gets carried away in the flow of this superstition. It is rarely a Hindu, a Muslim or a Sikh who keeps his mind cool. All other religions hold the sticks, swords and knuckles in their hands to maintain the glory of their name of a religion. They die by sabotage. Others are hanged and some are thrown in jails. Due to so much bloodshed, the English government's baton is inflicted on these religions, and then the worm of their brain arrives. As seen here, communal leaders and newspapers are behind these riots. At this time, the leaders of India have taken such a step that it is well done. The same leader who had taken the lead to make India independent and who did not get tired of equal nationality and self-state, is either sitting silently hiding his head or flowing in the flow of this bigotry. Have gone is the number of people sitting in the head hidden even less. But such leaders who have joined the communal movement, hundreds come out by digging the land. The leaders who want the best of all from the heart are very few. And there has been such a severe flood of communalism that they too are unable to stop it. There seems to be a bankruptcy of leadership in India. The other gentlemen who have been taking a special part in inciting communal riots are the newspapers. The business of journalism was once considered very high. Today it has become very messy. These people provoke people's feelings by giving them big headlines against each other and make their heads go off. Not only in one or two places, there are riots in many places because the local newspapers have written very exciting articles. There are very few writers whose heart and mind have remained silent even in such days. The real duty of newspapers was to impart education, remove parochialism from people, remove communal sentiments, promote mutual reconciliation and create a common nationality of India. Has destroyed the common nationality of India. This is the reason that, considering the present state of Bharavashore, tears of blood start flowing from the eyes and the question arises in the heart that what will India become? Those who know the vigor and rise of the days of non-cooperation, see this situation and cry. Where were the glimpses of the freedom of those days, and where today is the day that Swarajya has become a dream? This is just the third benefit that the oppressors have got from these riots. Whose existence was threatened, that went today, gone tomorrow. The same bureaucracy has today strengthened its roots so much that it is no small task to move it. If we find the root of these communal riots, then we find the reason for this financially. During the days of non-cooperation, leaders and correspondents made many sacrifices. His financial condition had deteriorated. At the slowing down of the non-cooperation movement, there was mistrust of the leaders, which ruined many of today's communal leaders. Whatever work takes place in the world, there is definitely a question of stomach in its fold. This is one of the three major theories of Karl Marx. It is due to this principle that the organization of Tabligh, Tankim, purification etc. started, and for this reason today we have such a plight which is indescribable. Simply, if anyone can cure all the riots, then it can only be done by improving the economic condition of India. In fact, the economic condition of the common people of India is so bad that one person can humiliate someone else by giving a cash to the other. Angry with hunger and sorrow, men put all principles on hold. True, what would he not have done to die? But it is very difficult to get economic reform in the present situation because the government is foreign and does not allow the situation of the people to improve. That is why people should wash their hands and follow it and do not breathe peace until the government changes. Class consciousness is needed to prevent people from fighting mutually. The poor, toiling people and peasants should clearly explain that your real enemies are capitalists. Therefore, you should stay away from their tricks and do nothing to climb their arms. The rights of all the poor of the world, irrespective of their caste, color, religion or nation, are the same. It is in your goodness that you unite by eliminating the discrimination of religion, color, race and nationality and country and try to take the power of government into your own hands. Nothing will harm you with these efforts. It will cut your chains someday and you will get financial freedom. Those who know the history of Russia, know that there were similar situations there at the time of the Tsar. There were also many communities who used to practice mutual mutilation. But since the day there has been labor rule, the map has changed there. Now there have never been riots. Now everyone is considered human, not Dharmajan. The economic condition of the people at the time of the Tsar was very poor. That is why all the riots took place. But now the economic condition of the Russians has improved and class consciousness has come in them, so no rioting ever came from there. In these riots, although we hear very disappointing news, one thing came in great pleasure in the Calcutta riots. That is, the workers of the trade union did not take part in the riots there, nor did they get involved in mutual intercourse, but all the Hindus and Muslims, with great love, got up in factories etc. and also tried to stop the riots. This is because they had class consciousness and knew their class interest very well. This is the beautiful way of class consciousness, which can stop communal riots. It is a joyous news to our ears that the young men of India are now getting fed up with such religions which teach them to fight and hate each other. They have become so open that they treat the people of India as a religion, not Hindu, Muslim or Sikh, but first consider them human, then Indians. The birth of these ideas in the youth of India shows that the future of India is bright. Indians should not panic seeing these riots etc. They should strive not to create such an environment, and there should be no riots. The martyrs of 1914-15 separated religion from politics. They believed that religion is a personal matter of the person, there is no interference from the other. Nor should it enter politics because it does not allow Sarabat to work together in one place. Therefore, movements like the Gardar party should remain united, in which the Sikhs climbed up on the gallows and even the Hindu Muslims did not lag behind. At this time some Indian leaders have also come into the field who want to separate religion from politics. This is also a beautiful treatment for quarrel and we support it. If religion is separated then we can all gather on politics. Regardless of religions, we may live separately. We believe that the true sympathizers of India will definitely consider the treatment given to us and will save us from the suicides that are happening in India at this time.